Wagwan guys, welcome to the Hood Boys podcast. I go by the name The Real OG, the one and only.
Oh, Raul hapa.
Ivan in the building.
Yeah, so guys, still on the World Cup. A lot has been happening. Tukiangalia kwanza the quarterfinals, it has been amazing, so amazing. Timu yangu ilitolewa yes Portugal, but tuko nyuma ya Mbappe. Morocco pia wakatolewa. So game ilisha 2-0. Mbappe and Dembele respectively walifunga. I love the game na ilikuwa na a lot of effort ukiangalia from both sides, though the position was on Moroccan side, but some people say that Morocco walikuwa wanaogopa game venye waliingia. So in football lazima ushindwe na ushinde, but all in all France is on fire and Captain Mbappe is doing his things, so far so good. So I feel like tunaendelea poa na naona at long last wakifika finali.
Okay, for me, look at France. Take you back to 2002. Look at the Brazil team. All the positions, the same thing as France. You look at the first 11. They also have a second 11. Wanaweza kuwekea first 11 na second 11. So this is a team that I think many people are looking at Argentina, but the team to watch is France. France have everything. You look at the teams that wamechapa. Wamepiga Morocco. Morocco is a very strong team. Look at Norway, they beat Norway. So France is the team to watch. And then kuna wale wanabebo Argentina, of course. Mnaona vitu zinafanyika hapa na pale. Unasikia timu imepigwa tu red card from nowhere. So tutangoja tuone, but for me I'm verging for England. I hope England ifanyie Argentina ile kitu, because now hizi teams zinabebwa sizipendi sana for me. But I love Messi.
But I guess before hata tuangelee quarterfinals, tumekuwa na 100 games already.
Yeah.
Maybe it might not look like it, but it has been a colossal 100 games. Now maybe we can just highlight some out of those 100 games. Tunasema tu ile game yenye you feel like this was a really good game out of before the quarterfinals maybe.
Okay, for me my highlight game has been the game between France and Morocco. Morocco I hope
Morocco has been a good team for the World Cup.
Yeah, Morocco has been the best team for African teams. The other teams kuna muona venye zimekuwa zikifanya. The last few minutes game ikienda kuisha unaona wanasambaratika. The Egypt, the Cape Verde, Senegal, all these teams ikifika dakika za mwisho wana collapse tu.
But Morocco mostly walikuwa affected na ile injury ya Saibari. I feel like hiyo iliwa affect sana kwa hiyo their game. Hadi they didn't even you find that kwa the game ya Morocco versus Netherlands.
Yeah.
Okay. Which game Saibari alipata the injury? The game that Saibari alipata the injury at the 60th minute. Just after the injury, just immediately Morocco will fall back, something that I had not seen Morocco do. Morocco walikuwa fast on the ball, like they were always commanding the game, but after removal of Saibari from your squad, Morocco wamekuwa fall back like any other African teams, like wana defend yani, and that is unlike Morocco from what I can say.
So what I can say is this. So if you look at the France team, this is a team yenye huwezi enda kufungua tu game. Hii ni team yenye lazima tactics zibadilike. And then if you look at Morocco, their best striker venye unasema Saibari was not there, so they had to change their tactics, na in the last minute they had to do that. And this is a France team yenye if you look at all the teams, France ijaenda extra time. They have just been beating all the teams wamekuwa wakipatana now. So that tells you that our batishi, for one thing, France haibatishi. Not the likes like Spain ama Argentina yenye wamekuwa they have been playing a bad game,
Argentina,
but they are winning
extra time all the
times.
32.
But something like Spain, unajua tukiongelea Spain pia wamekuwa na naweza sema ni cheat code yao huyo kijana wa Arsenal Merino, because ukiangalia game yangu yenye goal alitolewa, Merino alikuja from nowhere, alipigwa super sub, akakuja within 2-3 minutes ashaeka kitu, because the mentality that Portugal had, kina Bruno, kina CR7, all of them, they were like, wacha tukaze hii game iende extra, and then tufike extra tuende penalty shootout tufanye mambo yetu, because they are good at penalties. But hiyo cheat code tu ya Luis de la Fonte, Merino ameingia, one chance, one goal, game imeisha. Okay, it was It was a revenge for me, if I may say so, because it was a sweet revenge. Tuliwapiga tukabeba Euro qualifiers, but hao sawa wametupiga. It was UEFA Nations League actually.
Yeah.
Yes. Now sawa wametupiga wakatutoa. Last time World Cup tulitolewa na Morocco. This time round tumetolewa na Spain. So Spain tena imeenda imecheza game yao juzi. The same tactics. Wakafunga Fabian Ruiz ikarudishwa. Kurudishwa na Belgium, then Merino akakuja kama super sub again, akapiga cheat code yake wakashinda. So if I may talk of now France advancing, France is a good team, and okay, Spain is a good team in terms of how they balance themselves. Even Arsene Wenger was saying, like, if there's a team that can beat France, it's Spain. Kulingana na hiyo, which is an opinion pia. He's a coach, he has some background in football better than us. So but kulingana mimi venye tu pia natumia hiyo words, France ni weapon enye anytime any day inakumalizia game 90. How wafikiri kuenda extra game yao, as long as Captain Mbappe akombele, we have Olise inside the team, we jua to game itisha 90. And they are playing in a way like it's total counter attack. Now for me, I feel like the way Spain wamekuja na ile balanced team, alafu kuna France yenye inaenda na hiyo counter, hiyo game itakuwa so amazing ya kuona. Si kama hizi games zingine. Okay, talking of Argentina, anabebwa, yes, tunajua anabebwa. Mimi najua. Na tunaona tu venye anaendelea kubebwa, alibebwa game ya Egypt.
Kevad.
Wakashinda. Huyo Messi huyo. Haya, wamekuja amebebwa jana na red card, wameenda tena.
Kevad.
Amebebwa. Si mimi nakwambia huyu jamaa anabebwa. This is a FIFA puppet. Na nashindanga nikisema daily. He's a system player, a FIFA puppet. My goat is a real deal. Akisema ashasema. Na alitolewa kiro safi akatoka akaenda. Hata he is not focused on these things. But sasa huyu wako huyu mali ameenda next. I say Hurricane changamka. Mimi nitasema tu hivyo. Wacha tu Hurricane amchangamkie. And I would love to see a finale between France na England. Kuliko huyu wako aende area tolewe tu atoke kabisa. Tusahau hii boli yake.
Okay, for me watu wanaongeleanga goats So for me goats I'll take Messi and Ronaldo out of the picture. So watu these Gen Zs na watu wameanza kuona mpira the other day they think these are the the goats So we have goats real goats. So real goats, we are talking of people like Pele and Maradona So look at what Maradona did Maradona has won the World Cup 3 good consecutive times. Pele. So Pele 3 World Cups zikifuatana, yes. The 50s.
Yes.
So kuna mtu mwenye amefanya hivyo in football. Hata the last Ballon d'Or yenye Messi alipewa juu ya World Cup. Na kuna watu walikuwa wameshinda more than 3 trophies. The likes of Haaland, kina Alvarez. You see? So that tells you that kuna mtu ameshinda 3 World Cups. Maradona has done that 2 times. And I'll take you back to 1986 So we have England and Argentina. So this is a repeat ya 1986, the quarterfinals, but sahi ni semis mnajua kitu ili happen to England So kuna mtu alifunga 86. Na mkono. Ati wakaita hand of God
Hand of God.
Kuna mtu alifunga na mkono. Na ni replica ya huyu Messi, anaitwa Maradona. Alifunga na mkono actually 1986. And I think England will be aiming to try to at least to try to revenge what they kitu iliyofanyikia. It was an injustice because now walifunga na mkono. And actually Maradona alikuwa interviewed after the game. You see, kitu aliadmit ni alisema whatever happened was not that alitaka kufunga na mkono, ati alisema that was the hand of God. You see, like aligonga tu mpira na mkono. Very sad for England. So England has a chance to revenge against Argentina. And I think Argentina has not been playing the football that they did in 2022. 2022 Argentina was a different team. Si kama sahi. Sahi wamekuwa ki-struggle. Every game wanaenda extra time. This tells you that Argentina is a team that inacheza tu. Their game haiko as perfect as venye ilikuwa 2022. They're struggling. And I think World Cup yao inaanza kwa semis. Wamecheza na nani? Egypt, Cape Verde, Switzerland. Wajaanza World Cup.
Ngwasikia wanasema Argentina iko busy kicheza AFCON while the other teams are busy playing World Cup. So because Argentina, it has been plotted. Okay, me I'm a Ronaldo fan and I will always say yani alikuwa ameplotiwa acheze tu na African teams. So the only team amecheza nao tofauti ni moja tu. Na now venye umesema is a good thing, is a good projection that
But
Argentina enda
the
kuanza
teams
World Cup.
hazikuwa handpicked. Ama zilikuwa handpicked.
No, but tunasema venye kulikuwa.
But they were not handpicked.
Let's be real.
It was a draw yenye ilifanyika.
So now I'm thinking of venye umesema Argentina inaanza World Cup yake, na pia umesema the same way Argentina inaenda kucheza na England, which England wants to revenge whatever happened. And talking of the same England team, there are only two, I can say two players wenye anytime any day wanaweza kuwa hiyo England. One is Harry Kane and two ni Jude Bellingham. Jude Bellingham has been on a prolific form. Ukiona venye anacheza game yake. Like hata jana yeye ndo aliwaokoa, alipiga bao mbili. One then akakuja akafunga ya mwisho. So you see when you look at that and the way you're just saying, I support you in a way. Hii game itakuwa bado hard. Haitakuwa rahisi for any person, either of the two teams. But hii semifinal ndo World Cup, to be honest. Hata si finali, hii semifinal. Because every team inaenda ikijua the other opponent amekuja, it's not an easy game. So either way, it can go either way, but I would love personally to see Argentina being knocked out. Icheze between France na nini. But either way pia unaweza pata France imetolewa na Spain. Iko Spain England.
So, but I guess at this point, me I'm a Messi fan, but at this point I can clearly say that the World Cup iko better without Messi in it at this moment in point because of the controversies. But I can't say that Argentina wanaibia. Okay, yesterday the red card ya jana ilikuwa harsh, but it was a clean red card. Okay, and then Messi gets blamed for that. You know, we don't also understand. Game ya Egypt, same. Okay, yeah. So it is Argentina are getting lucky by they are getting lucky by the minute. But I strongly think hawatapita, they won't pass the England test. So England itawatoa. So I guess at that moment in time, the World Cup will. Okay, me as a football fan, I don't want to see one team in a win World Cup twice in a row. Like that is wasting my 8 years. Okay, I want another team hapo, either ikwe Spain, France. Hata France, I don't think France will make it past the semifinals. I think Spain is a very, very strong team. Now they have silent weapons zenye zita actualize your game yao. But I think England is beating Argentina.
Okay, so for me I agree with Ivan. Kidogo I would want to see Argentina itolewe. I'm a fan of Messi, of course, but I would want a different final. I wouldn't want France ikutane tena na Argentina. It would be a very boring final, and I know France will dominate the final because France iko na quality, but yeah. I'm hoping England iende kwa final because now Argentina imekuwa ikibahatika venye umesema, which is true. Kuna hizo vitu they have, kuna cutting edge. Ikifika tu dakika ya mwisho kuna venye wanafanya one or two things. Messi sijui kidogo unasikia wamefunga. So for me I'm hoping England ifanye mambo yake. Shida ya England hata ikifika final, nakumbuka the last time England ilichukua World Cup 1966. Sijui hata nobody here was born. So England nayo umeona kitu wamefanya the previous Euros wamekuwa. Italy, kina Saka na the likes, Rashford. Penalties wanapiga tu nje. Cup ikaenda hivyo. Then wakakutana na Spain. Finals they are very poor. So, shida ya England ni whether they go to the final, they are very poor. They are a very poor team. The likes of kina France, kina Argentina, if they get to the final, you're sure that you'll get a very balanced game na game yenye itakuwa. For me, if you look at the FIFA rankings, this is the first time since 1992 rankings zenye venye wamerank
The first four teams
venye Ivan anasema. So number 1 ni Argentina, number 2 ni Spain, number 3 ni France, and then number 4 ni. So this is the first time venye wamerank teams zenye zimerankiwa zote ndio ziko semi since 1992. This is like 30 something years. So this is the first time wame get it right, meaning that these have been the best teams. Hakuna team nyingine yenye imekuwa as best as hizi teams. So whoever gets to the final, these are the 4 best teams in the world right now. So I think whatever team gets to the final will have the best game. But for me I see team yangu Germany ilitolewa. Of course I'm hoping I'm black, of course. I'm hoping our black team here is France. So I'm hoping France gets to the final and gets it.
but still I wanna contradict kidogo hapo kwa England. Unajua England ya 1966 na England ya sasa ni tofauti,
Yeah.
because some different generations in between
Yeah.
So England ya sasa na England ilicheza bado hiyo qualifiers hizo Euro qualifiers ni tofauti again. What am I trying to bring here? Ni walikuwa under Southgate the other time. Right now they are under Thomas Tuchel. And I'm talking to you as a football fan as well as a Chelsea fan regarding Thomas Tuchel na success yake ukiangalia.
Yeah.
So sahi England wanacheza design fulani, they just need this thing. Like they are fighting for, yani ukiangalia kuna game fulani walikazwa, ilibidi hadi Harry Kane akakuwa tu mwokozi, because they are like we want to go. Wacha kuna of course tunajua kuna teams zinabebwa, kuna teams maybe zinabahatikia at some point, but kuna timu unaona they are very ruthless wakienda game. Example kama hiyo France, they are very ruthless. Hawa hataki historia kubebwa, hao ni tupige ishe. The same way England pia inacheza hiyo design. And to be honest, what Haaland said, Jude Bellingham is one of the, if you have Jude Bellingham in your team, you are very lucky, because whatever he's doing at the club level, Real Madrid na pia ana reciprocate kwa England team, ina make sense. So for me, venye tu umesema, I would love to see England against different team, maybe your France huko finali ama maybe at Spain, but I would love to see much more if England wanaweza clinch hii title. Inaweza kuwa another history for them. Unaona mtu kama Harry Kane kwanza, the effort ameweka from group stage, wakipanda pia huko Bundesliga mali alikuwa Bayern, like amekuwa na good season. I don't see, okay, and that's the funny thing about football. Naona bado Messi amekuwa kwa Ballon d'Or ranking. Nashangaa anafanya nini? Because even he doesn't deserve to be there. To be honest, if we are going for football, wacha kuweka ile Messi Ronaldo fan tuseme tu ball kwa ball. Messi hafai kuwa hapo. Tunafaa tuweke hao watu wenye tunaona na make sense kama Mbappe, Haaland, Harry Kane, because if somebody is having a good season, he's having a good season. So I would love to see England getting the cup. And that's the same reason as to unapata when Tuchel was selecting his team, some people, especially Manchester United fans, they were criticizing him for not taking Maguire. Sijui mbona anachukua watu fulani. He knew whatever he wanted, and his plan so far so good is going according to what he wanted. Na anaenda hata De La Fonte alicriticize mbona hajachukua Real Madrid players, amechukua tu watu wa Barcelona. Unaona, but his plan is going. So as long as you are doing the right thing na unaenda mali unaenda, the goal is to get the World Cup. Na venye tu umesema hakuna mwenye amechukua World Cup 3 times in a row unless Pele. Sidio? 2 times in a row Maradona. So now we are talking about hapa mbele. We would love to see England taking the cup or Spain, because hao ndo hawajakuwa na hiyo chance ya kubeba. So far Argentina ilibeba. So far Mbappe amebeba pia moja. So we would love to see a new generation taking. But so far England is so superb. So I feel like game itakuwa hata wakiendea finali despite their poor ile venye Rashford, Saka waliuza and everything, your penalty, I saw that. I think round hiyo wakifika hiyo finali, it will be a different England, a different game, and even wanaweza maliza hiyo game before tufike penalty shootout.
The reason why, and I'm actually not saying this, I'm saying it, and I'm actually supporting England to win the World Cup, because I feel like it doesn't make sense that hii ligi yenye tuna enjoy sisi wote, because everybody hapa is an English fan or English team fan. I feel like it doesn't make sense that this team yenye imekuwa dominant in terms of the best league this generation of players cannot win a World Cup. So I feel like the World Cup it'll bring in a lot of sense to England and then pia to the Premier League, pia itaipea some a lift of the face for the Premier League, because now itakuwa ni the world champions. So that's my main reason mbona nataka, apart from Saka and Madueke pia kubeba, I want England or bebe. Yeah, because they deserve it. I feel like Euros ya 2020 had done by penalties za Saka. Euros 2024 again bad luck wakatolewa. If this time they don't actually get to that finishing point, then questions will start being asked if they are really relevant. Yeah.
Okay, so me I'll give a question to you, Abu and Ivan. So for me, I'll be going for France, and my simple reason would be the most dominant team in the last the last decade ya World Cup ni France.
Yeah.
Itakuwa there, if they reach the final, this will be their third
Final in a row.
Hata Argentina hajafanya hivyo. Hakuna team imeenda 3 World Cups. The last team that did that was Brazil. So if France get to the final, this will be the third final. And I don't see any reason yenye hawatakosa kuchukua. Unless wapatane na hiyo England. Because Argentina wakipatana nayo, lazima waifanyie ile kitu. So
but like England pia, they must beat Argentina. That's also something very big.
It's a revenge mission.
Yeah, the semifinals ziko na very very big games. Venye tu Abu alisema, very big games to watch. So, England versus Argentina, Spain versus France, very big games.
Okay, for me naweza sema hivi. If Argentina, unajua bado Antoine huyo president wa FIFA bado wako pale.
Infantino.
Yes, mnamjua. So, if watafanya mambo yake, wa survive wafike finali, then all the day, all time, Kylian Mbappe ata make sure ame revenge. Because this one is a revenge again, wakifika finali. Because sasa hapo ndio utaona kuna wacha hiyo tikitaka wanakuja nao. Sasa hapo itakuwa ni kushambulia total 90 because they just need to clinch this thing. And again, it will be a history for Mbappe at 25 getting another second World Cup, because alibeba at 18, now anabeba at 25. But at the same time, let's turn the table around. If England goes to the final, ipatane na France, yes, the game will be again hard for everybody. Lakini najua France iko na hiyo capability ya ku trigger anytime. Yeah. Iko nayo because iko na Mbappe, iko na Olise, iko na Bracola, iko na watu kadhaa pale mbele. But at the same time, England, despite haina big names wa kuleta hiyo vitisho, King Harry Kane ata stand out because he's a prolific striker. He knows when to attack. So for me, I feel like either way, mwenye atafika tu finali, wewe jua tu bado hiyo finali itakuwa rahisi. But tunajua tu Puppet, we will be so happy tukiona Puppet ametolewa. We will be so happy. Like even the world will be so happy to see that guy go home. Because so far campaign yake haijakuwa, mimi siwezi timu imekuwa fiti, to be honest. Na si tunasema because I'm a fan of Ronaldo. I'm just saying the reality. Amefunga pena, si tukifunga pena, tumekuwa tukitrolliwa as Ronaldo fan. Haya, amekuja jana mpeana assist. To be honest, jana mpeana assist. But when tu ulisema, people think the GOAT is Messi and Ronaldo. But kuna other GOATs, the real GOATs, wale wa juu. So tukiongelea kina Maradona, kina Pele, unaona sasa we are talking about other people. But again pia the same people hao wenye tunaongelea, especially kama wenye mabaki kama kina R9, Ronaldo Nazario, when they talk they just lie on one side, and it's an opinion because they are human beings like us. When you unasema I love Messi, I love Ronaldo, pia wao kuna venye wanakaanga wasema huyu jamaa ako fiti kuliko huyu because of ABC. But at the other side unapata somebody like huyo coach wa Al Nassr, former coach of Al Nassr, sai ameenda Portugal, ameconfirm hiyo. He was saying he will take Ronaldo to the qualifiers yao ya Euros year 2027 2028 hapo. So you see, bado he still have believes in that guy. But the entire nation, now I'm talking about the entire Portugal team, wengine wamtaki, wanasema he's too old, he should just go and rest, unaelewa, end career yake. But sasa huyu anasema bado I still feel like Ronaldo has something to offer to the team. So for me, I feel like tunaweza achana hizo debates za watu, we focus on the game. But either way, the two semifinals, they are tasty to watch. The same as to the final. It will be one of the best, and it will go in history. But if it goes the England way, wabebe, that will be a historic moment for everyone because ni kitu mpya kwao. From 1966 to now, wewe hata unaweza imagine Kenya ilipata independence 1963. Wewe kuanzia 1966 mpaka sasa hii, how many years? Alafu England wabebe. It will be something special. Na to be honest, ukiangalia wewe the likes of kina Saka, unaongelea kina Rashford, the minutes they are playing is very little. Madueke even has overpowered. Saka ameoverpower Rashford. Wenye wanacheza pale ni wenye Tuchel anataka. Wenye anaona these people they can produce the quality I want. And let's believe in what they are doing. Tuone venye itakuwa. So for me, mimi na wewe ni weusi, yes I agree. But sasa unajua pia in football lazima you pick side. If England goes to the final, ta support the three lions. Hata kama watapigwa nitakuwa tu hapo. But if they don't proceed, Puppet ta proceed, nitakuwa nyuma ya Mbappe. Hiyo nayo niko for sure. Mimi namalizia story yangu hapo.
So for me, I think the previous set, Mbwemo and Gilbert had mentioned this. Kuna these system coaches. Wanataka kuwork na systems. The like of coach wetu wa Germany mwenye tulivuta. Hiyo iwork kwa World Cup. World Cup wacha World Cup wacha ma players wacheze vitu zao. Look at what France has done, look at what Spain has done. Hizi team zote hata Argentina, watu wanacho wana express themselves, they do their thing. Ukienda na a lot of systems, hiyo itawaka World Cup because these players hakuna, most of them are not playing in the same teams, they are playing in different clubs. Mwingine ako America, mwingine ako Saudi Arabia, mwingine ako England, so you have just to let, and I think that's what is working now, because if you look at also England, walitafuta coach from nowhere.
True.
And anakuja tu na anambia mtu we go express yourself. Look at Bellingham akiwa Real Madrid, hii season haja perform sana, he hasn't done much, but look at what he's doing in the World Cup, because ako very free, he's doing his thing. And I think this is the only World Cup enye for the first time all the clubs ama all the teams zenye ziko na their favorite players, kila team imetoa players wao wana perform. Look at Real Madrid, Mbappe, Bellingham, Bayern Munich, kuna Harry Kane, kila country kuna the tops man. Argentina, Messi, everybody is having his, Haaland, Man City, all the clubs. So I think for me this has been the best World Cup, and all the 4 teams imeperform venye tulikuwa nataka. Yeah.
So regardless of who is going to win, I think the World Cup has been a success. Na there is something like I said last time. Kuna something yenye tumeona in this World Cup, the chaos, the everything, that when tu umesema system, the system doesn't really connect. Players lazima waji express. Na that's one thing yenye imekuwa a good thing na World Cup. Me, one thing I'll give it to the World Cup is the long range goals. I'll say this, World Cup imetupea a lot of long range goals zenye last season yenye kwa Premier League, they were not there that much. Okay, I feel like the chaos in the World Cup later, it has been a good thing, regardless of who is going to win it. It has been a good thing.
So let's wrap it up na parting shots zetu. So Ivan,
before parting shot, there is a contention between World Cup 2034. You see, Morocco ina build the 100,000 seater stadium. Na Morocco ina co-host na Spain na Portugal. Yeah. So there is this contention of where the World Cup finals inafaa kuwa held. Morocco wanasema the World Cup finals inafaa kuja to their 100k seater stadium. Spain wanasema the World Cup finals should come to Santiago Bernabeu. So I don't know.
So me personally nasema World Cup inafaa kuja tu, finali inafaa kuchezewa Africa. Like we should feel it. Inafaa kuja Africa. So I support the Moroccans and the way they have done so far. Na venye pia FIFA ranking mali wako is the best team in Africa. So I feel like finals inafaa kuja to Africa. So let's end up with this episode. It has been episode 52. So personally kumekuwa na a lot of contradiction kwa hii World Cup. I thank God it's almost ending. Turudi tuko Premier League. Kila mtu ateseke tu na timu yake venye watu wanatesekanga. Yeah, so it has been episode 52. We are the Hood Boys. We out.
Yeah, we out.